our top Berimbolo. Okay, so Jake's going to be in the turtle position. Alright, so most of you have done this before, so I'm not going to go over it in too much detail. So first thing I'm going to do is put my knee in between his elbow and his knee. Okay, so I'm going to put it inside this space here. My other foot, my other leg, I'm going to step in between his feet. Okay guys? Now I'm going to reach under, cup his far knee, and grab his far ankle. Then we'll start driving forward to flatten him out. Okay, once Jake's flat here, I'm going to climb up his leg. See how I'm pinched at the bottom of his calf right now, both my knees? I want to slide both my knees forward and up his leg here. So I'm going to get a bit closer. So from here, I'm going to slide up, right? Get nice and close. And then I'm going to create an angle, okay? I'm going to go diagonal to Jake instead of perpendicular. So right now we're like a T. We want it to look more like a cross, okay? So see how my feet are close to his face now, right? My left hand's going to grab 4 fingers into his pants, right? I want to grab the middle of his pants, and my other hand's going to grab the bottom of his pant, okay? Now this part, guys, really, I want you guys to focus on this detail today, is bring your, keeping your elbow tight to your ribs, okay? So see how my elbows flare like this? So I'm going to bring my elbow tight to my ribs, and then I'm going to compress and get as close to his body as I can, okay? Keep your elbow tight to your ribs, and I want you to keep your elbow glued here the whole time, okay? Now I'm going to look away from Jake, okay? That's Jake's face there. I'm going to look away from his face, and then I'm going to drop my shoulder and forward roll, okay? While keeping your elbow tight to your chest. Now I'll show you the other angle in a second. From here, if you can put in the hook, you can put in the hook right away and take the back. All right. Come back one more time. So once I roll, okay, if you can't put in the hook right away, right, so I can't put in the back hook, what I'm going to do is I'm going to use my grip on the pants and put my knee behind his knee, behind his hamstring. I'm going to use this as extra leverage to push him down and shove him into my hips. Okay, cup his shoulder and then pull him onto the back. Alright, so one more time from the other angle.
Turtle.
Yep, same turtle. Okay, so knee goes in between his elbow and his knee. I step in between his feet, okay? My foot steps in between his feet. I reach under, cup his far knee, grab his ankle here. Then I'm going to start driving forward. Okay, flatten him out. Now I'm going to slide up his leg with my knees and then create an angle, okay? So this is the angle that I want. I don't want to be perpendicular and I don't want to be facing Jake. Okay, I want to be facing away from Jake in this angle. 4 fingers into the pants here, grab the bottom of his pant. Your elbow is going to close and then you're going to keep it tight to your ribs. You're going to keep it glued here the whole time so that when you forward roll here, see how because my elbow is glued to my rib, it creates a wedge between the ground and his hips and keeps his hips up high. So I'll show you what happens if you flare your elbows. As soon as I start flaring my elbows, see how his hips starts dropping. Okay, if my elbow is flared, I can't keep his hips off the ground. If I can't keep his hips off the ground, it's very hard to take the back, right? So once my elbow is flared, once my elbow is tight to my ribs and glued here, it's a wedge between the ground and his hips. And then from here, all right, so I can't put in my hook. I'm gonna put my knee behind his, the back of his leg and push down, shove it into my hips, grab his shoulder, pull him onto the back. Alright guys, now remember, the thing I want you to focus on today is when you do the forward roll, keep that elbow, the one that you're grabbing the inside his pants, inside his drawstring, I want you to keep that elbow tight to your ribs and keep it glued there the whole time. Alright guys, let's grab your partner. 3, 2, 1.